Hi everybody, let me get everything set up here. Sorry I'm a little late. Getting out of the habit of doing Facebook Live for a couple weeks makes you forget all the steps you got to do. And I thought I had it all set up, but thought, oops, I got some more things to do. So I'm here though. So I hope you guys are all going to have a great 4th of July weekend. I know some of you are probably home today celebrating, so we may not have a lot of people on live today, but that's okay. I didn't feel right canceling again. And I had hoped to be sharing with you all of my goodies that I'm getting from the holiday catalog, but that's not going to work. Hi, Marlene. Let me know. I've been having trouble with my microphone. If any of you hear crackling, let me know, because that way I can get that fixed. I think I'm going to have to get a new microphone. But I'm glad you're here. We'll go ahead and get started. Since I can't show you, I got off track there. Sorry about that. I can tell that my mind is still kind of after being sick. Doing much better though. I'm so happy. Last week, there's no way I could have done this. But today I planned on sharing everything that I got from the holiday catalog, but something happened and Stampin' Up wasn't able to ship it the day they were supposed to, so it's not going to be here till Monday. So I'm going to do the one I was going to do last week. So this is going to be my paper pumpkin alternatives for the June kit. It's the hashtag share sunshine. There we go, kit. So first off, I do want to show you what you can get now. Hi, Pam. Glad you're here. Okay, right now we've got a new paper pumpkin. It's called Summer Nights. The kit contains enough supplies to create 9 postcards and cording envelopes, as well as 9 die-cut tea light bags. Of course, we don't know what they are. That little picture up at the top left kind of shows you a little bit, gives you an idea anyway. The card sizes are 4 by 5 1/4, but they are postcards. And the envelope size is the regular envelope. But there is an add-on that you can purchase starting now. You have to be able to be signed in. You can only get it if you place an online order. I won't be able to order it for you. And let's see here. You get full card bases. Contains 24 printed card bases and cording envelopes. You can see that in the bottom right corner for only $10. So you can make those postcards into cards. And some demonstrators that did some product testing, they learned that you can make at least 20 additional cards when combined with the leftover pieces of the Summer Nights kits. So after you make all the projects in the Summer Nights kits, you still have enough to make cards with these bases. So I think that's a pretty neat deal. So if you want to get this kit, make sure you subscribe by July 10th, and then you can purchase that add-on kit for $10 now. And they're while supplies last, so that those could sell out. Okay, now we're going to go start our fun here. Let me bring this in. Here's the box. I just went ahead and decorated it like they said. They gave us this big rectangle thing to cover up the paper pumpkin emblem, and then some little die cuts to stick on. So it's a really cute box. So this one I could turn around and fill it up with some goodies and give it to a friend just to cheer them up. So that was their idea doing this one. Oh, let me get my YouTube chat back up. Now that I'm done switching cameras, it won't go away. Hi, Linda. Glad you're here. I'm glad I've got some people today. I wasn't sure if I was going to with the 4th of July weekend. So let's open this up. First off, I'm going to show you the cards that come in the kit. You have enough to make 2 of each of these cards, and there are 4 cards. And I thought the cards that they had us make with the kit were really adorable too. I love the watercolor look. And these are full-size cards. I love the little sequins that they give us to make with it. And what I love about the paper pumpkin kits is you get everything you need to make these cards. Here's another one. And then we've got this one. And then this last one. And this one for my alternative card, I ended up not using this card base, but I cut it up to make some of my other cards. So I'll let you know about that here in a little bit too. So those are the 4 cards, and they all came with little gold foil envelopes. So that's what the kit came with to make. You also get your basic black Stampin' Spot that comes with it. This is the cute exclusive stamp set. I don't know if you can see that, because some of the stamps I'm using, here, let's see, let's look at this white piece. That might show it better. There we go. So it's a cute little set that you can use on a bunch of different things. But you get the dimensionals for it. Here are the sequins. There were 4 sheets of these die cuts. So if I remember right, you get a whole page of these extra. So you can still make these. You get 2 of these. As you can see, I've started to use those. Some labels. I'll need those when I get going. They give you the directions. Just, it's a neat kit. So let's go ahead. Oh, and this was the one that had all the pieces to make the outside of the box. Oh, and you also get glue dots. So I'm going to go ahead, get all this together, and we're going to start making my alternatives. I hope you like them. I'm trying to make sure because I've got some paper pumpkin kits that I haven't been able to make, so I'm going to try to make alternatives every month. So hopefully I'll have some new ones for you. Okay, so I'm going to grab, let's see, oh, here we go. I made a little kit here. I grabbed one of the envelopes, put all my stuff inside. This is from this card I told you that I cut up. This is actually what I did. I just cut the front off. And I'm going to actually use this white piece, the back, on another card. So I've only got a little bit of scraps left of this card, which is pretty cool. So I just cut this off, and then I cut it to be 4 1/4 by 2. So it's the whole width of this plus 2 inches. So that's how I got this piece. And everything else is just what's in the kit. So here's the card base. Now this card base is going to be a little different from my original, and I'll show you my original here in a minute, because they only give you 2 of each of these card bases. So I needed to use this one for it. So let me grab my bone folder here. I just love that watercolor look. That's real popular right now. Gonna grab one of the pineapples. I love these die cuts. These are kind of stuck together. Hold on a second. There we go. See, I've got 2 full sheets here. I won't when we're done here, but if you decide to make all 4 cards, you will have, like I said, 1 full sheet left of these. We need the pineapple. We need, should just let these out. One of this strip and a label. Let's grab one of these long labels here. Put that over the side. I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to grab my Pierce mat. I'm going to stamp the "You Are Loved." You are loved. With my memento. You can definitely use the basic black Stampin' Spot that's inside there, but I didn't want to open that up just yet. I'll probably use that for another project. So I thought I'll just get this one out since it's already out. So we've got the "You Are Loved" on there. I love it being photopolymer because you can see where you're stamping on these labels. And that's actually all the stamping I'm going to do right now on this. We are going to grab this, and where did I keep covering things up? There's my gold piece. I'm going to put that on the card base. And this is the new Stampin' Seal. I know some of you you've already heard me talk about it. I love it. It is a little learning curve to use it, but once you start using a couple times, it's super easy. I really like it. And it sticks so well. And another thing I just found out, I don't know why I didn't notice this, when you put this down for a few minutes, and my upline said she let it sit for 10 minutes, she was still able to get it up. You can pop this up. See, I'm not messing up the card at all. And put it back on. And then after like 10 minutes or so, it will be a permanent bond, and you're not going to be able to remove it. But as you're working, if you've ever, I'm sure you guys have done this, and do a thumbs up if you have, or a comment. You put something on and it's cockeyed. Actually, that almost looks cockeyed now, so I'm going to pull it up again. And you're like, oh, I wish I could take that off and fix it. Well, with our Stampin' Seal, you can do that now. So I love that you can reposition that. You stick it on, like I said, after it's been on for 10, 15 minutes, it's permanent, so you don't have to worry about it falling off. Love that. Okay, I'm going to grab this strip here, and I'm going to put it right along here. And let me grab that pineapple. We're going to put some dimensionals on this. I'm just going to go ahead and use the ones I have on hand. But the ones that come in the kit work just fine. The only reason I'm doing this is sometimes I make little kits for people, and that way I can use those dimensionals and put it in their kit. So I'll just use my stash for these cards. And then I'm going to put that right here at an angle. You're going to be amazed at how quick these cards go together. That's why this video probably won't be as long as my normal lives. Then I'm going to grab this. Since this side is going to be on the pineapple, I'm not going to put a dimensional on that. I'm just going to put it on this end because I want it to be flat. And it's going to go on just like, oh, I am going to put some Stampin' Seal here on the end. And then it's going to go on just like so. And I thought, okay, it needs a little bit of that bling. So let me find those sequins I threw in the box. And I do believe I'm still going to have extras of these. They're iridescent looking. They're so pretty. And they actually change color. And there's, when I put them on the black one, let me see if I can find that card. It's not that one. Well, I moved some cards around. I'll find it here in a minute. But one of the originals, boy, I wonder what I did with those. That's weird. It actually looked like a different color. So I like that. I think that's pretty cool when that happens. So I'm going to grab one of these big ones, put it right here. And I'm learning how to do these sequins. I didn't used to be very good. I'm still struggle sometimes. But the trick is to usually you want to use a odd number of them. So that's why I'm using 3. It just looks more eye appealing. So that part I know. Sometimes I just don't know where to put them. But I thought were pretty good places for them. So that card is all done. Let me show you my original. So this was the other card base, and they're super close. You can tell the one here I just made has more of the Poppy Parade in it. But those are those cards. I think these would brighten anybody's day if you wanted to send those out. Okay, now we're going to go with the next card. This one, I'm going to be using a Poppy Parade card base. So I'm pulling in some cardstock for this one. That last one, I only used things that I still had in the kit. But this one, I needed another card base. The next 2 are going to be used with a cardstock card base. Then I am going to have a piece of basic black. This is something extra. This one is 3 by 4.5. And this is from, remember I said I cut off this card front? I took this back piece and cut this piece out. So this is a 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. So you can actually get 2 of those size pieces out of this back. So that's why I was able to do my 2 cards, because I used this on my other card. So you do not have to have Whisper White cardstock for this one. If you just use up the cards you don't use, if you want to do that. Gonna stick this on. Oh, I forgot to stamp a few things. That's all right. Normally I would do it, stamp on the white and then put it on the black, but the way I'm doing it, this is still going to work. I'm going to grab this texture line right here and ink it up with my black. I'm going to put it right along the bottom, just like so. And that's it for there. Now, if I was stamping off of here, then I'd be really upset. I'd just go ahead and take this off, since that adhesive lets me do that. But I'm not stamping off of the white, so we're going to be good. Now I've got my Hello Sunshine. This is actually 2 stamps, and I put them on 1 block. I love being able to do that with our photopolymer. So instead of having to stamp it twice, I'm just stamping it the one time. So there's my Hello Sunshine. I'm going to grab another one of these strips. So I've actually used this whole sheet up. And I'm going to put it right across the top. Let me try to get it so you can see. Right across the top like this, centering it so it's hanging off about the same amount here. And then we can go ahead and put this on the card base. Like so. Another thing I like about this seal, that one kind of did it, but see how nice and crisp those are? Sometimes with this our old snail, I would get little thin strips instead of the full thing. So I've been having really good luck with the seal not doing that. So that's going to be centered like so. Then we're going to grab this sunshine die cut that's in here. I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. You know me and my dimensionals, I love them. We're going to take those off. I'm going to put that right about here. And then once again, I'm going to use these pretty sequins. I decided that sunshine needed one, so I'm going to put one about right there. Do another little one about here. And then I thought I'd put this one on the black one. Now, I don't know if you can tell. See, the black kind of looks different. Well, it looks a little different when it's put on the black than it does with the rest of them. But that is that card. Now, that's another quick one. So you can make a lot of these really, really quick. And then once you've used all these die cuts, you can use that sun stamp that's in here and make your own. But I thought that turned out pretty good. Okay, so now we've got that card done. 2 down, 2 to go. So now I'm going to grab, this is the only extra thing I needed, piece of crushed curry. This is 8.5 by 5.5. Everything else will be from the kit, extras from the kit that I didn't use since I only made one of each card instead of the 2. I need to grab another one of these polka dot pieces, and I'm going to use, there are 2 of these big ones here. So if you were to make the 2 cards that came with the kit, you'd have 2 of these left over. So you'd have another whole sheet of leftovers if you decide to make all 2 cards. I love having extras and be able to use them on the card. Oops, I almost forgot something. That would have been cute. I want to stamp some suns on here. I thought I didn't want it just to be the yellow. So I'm going to grab the sun stamp in the set and a crushed curry ink pad. So I did add the ink pad. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and close this card up. I'm just going to stamp this sun in different places. I don't need to worry about getting the very middle because I'm still going to go over a little bit because I don't want to have a yellow spot that doesn't have a sun. I'm definitely making sure I'm concentrating on the edges. Let's put one here and here. I'm not going to worry about up here because that's going to be covered up. So I like doing that with the background using the same color ink as the cardstock. So that's all crushed curry. Now I want to grab that black piece, and that's going to go right here on top in the center. Going to line the top edges of the sticker, and this is self-adhesive. Those die cuts that I used, the pineapple and the sun, were not. But this, and you probably noticed when I put down those strips, the polka dot strips earlier, so those are all self-adhesive, which is nice. I'm going to grab another pineapple, see if I can find that other sheet. Well, I had it out here. Here we go. Let's get this out and I'll find it. So I know I had another one. There it is. Okay. I really like this pineapple a lot. I love the detail on that, and the gold on it just makes it really special. Okay, so this is going to go on with dimensionals again. I like popping up my, either pop up the image or pop up a greeting. Now this one, the greeting is going to be flat. So get all these off. Come on. I like using this because all of my papers get on there and I don't have them flying all over the house. Just put them in my little dish to throw away later. I'm going to put this on at an angle like so. Then I'm going to grab another one. So I'm going to end up using all of these up with the cards I made. Little strip here. And I decided to do the You Are Loved again, because I think that's the only stamp that actually fits these narrow banners. But as you can see, there are other banners you can use with different words. And you'll see that here in a minute too with my last card. Okay, so we've got the You Are Loved again. Meant to put that over on the right, but we're going to be okay. You'll see why I meant to do it the other way. Come back here, card. So I'm going to stick this in here, and I should have, yep, I messed that up. Let's improvise. We'll put it up here. What I should have done was do my You Are Loved over here on the right. As soon as I stamped it, I knew I messed up. That's all right. I've got a friend that says there are no mistakes, just alterations. So that's what's going to happen here. Here, let's put, oh, that works. I just don't want it hanging over the card. So that'll work. So there's that. And I decided to grab, oh, you know what? I didn't leave it on here. Well, I will show you my original. I took the baker's twine that comes in that, that little Pets suite. I can't remember. The one that has a dog and a cat. I can't remember. Something, Pampered Pets or something like that. I think that's the name of the stamp set. But this is the baker's twine that comes in that ribbon combo. And I thought that looked really good with the black and white on that. So I just tied that with a bow and put it on with a mini blue dot. So that's what I originally wanted the card to look like, but that's okay. It still looks good this way. So we've got that ready to go. Oh, thanks, Linda. I'm glad you're liking the cards. So I've got some more people here. Oh, hi, Diana. I get busy and forget to look at my 2 screens to see who all's on. I'm so glad you guys are here. Like I said, I really didn't think anybody would be on here live today with the 4th of July. Oh, here are the other cards. I finally found them. let's see here. It's going to show, oh yeah, show you the difference. How when you have them on the black, they look darker, the sequins do, and they look more like a coral color when you put them on white. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can tell the difference in that. I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, I've got one more card to make for you. I'm going to use this card base, and I already got these out. I should have done out the other cards. But I had 2 lemons that were still in the set that I hadn't used, and one of these labels. Oops. Oh, I know why I've got everything on here. This one, since I only had one more of these card bases, I thought, okay, I will just lay everything down the way I want it, take a picture so I remember what I want. So this is going to be, I don't have another card that looks like this. So that's why all these are already out for me. Okay, I think that's everything. Now, this one is super, super quick. And I forgot to put the saying I'm going to use on a block. Let me grab those. I'm using the a little something to brighten your day stamp. Here, let's take this one off. Still need to clean it, but that's okay. There we go. Grab my black ink pad. I know that's on there crooked, but that's okay. I'll just make sure I don't stamp it crooked. I'm going to take this label. Stamp this right here. Okay. Love how easy that is to line up. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that because I'm not going to be stamping anymore. Okay, now we're going to take, let's see, I'm going to look at my little cheat sheet and figure out what I did. Okay, we're going to, so I made these last week when I was, well, one of the days I didn't feel too awful. You know you're sick when you only make a few cards and you're ready to go take a nap. Okay. So I'm going to put this, actually, I am going to put some seal right up here at the top. And then I'm going to stick this underneath. So that way it's on there. And let's do that with this too. So I'll put some, you could use the glue dots too, of course, with the kit. That actually might be easier, but since I've got my seal out. So I'll make sure I've got the leaves on both. There we go. Of my lemons. I'm going to, so this one's already got adhesive on it. We're going to put it right about here. I love this sunburst on this card. And then this time I'm actually going to pop up the greeting and not the pretty lemons. And this one's going to go about right here. Like so. And this goes on with dimensionals, and if you can believe it, this card is going to be done. I ended up not putting on any of the sequins on this card. Who knows, I might go ahead and add some anyway, because I've still got quite a few available. Then I just put this one right across here. Super easy. So that's my other alternative. So let me get all of these back out here. Let me get this closed up. I want you to be able to see them all together. So this is my alternative. This one's one of my alternatives. This one, and oops, this one here. Actually, we're going to get both of these out since I had to use 2 different card bases on these. Those are all my alternatives. So I hope you like those. If you've still got this kit and haven't made them yet, these are some alternatives you can make. And you can easily, if you've already made all these cards and you don't have these card bases anymore, you can easily use different card bases. So I hope you like those. It's a lot of fun making them. Let me switch cameras here. Now I won't be, I need to get my chat back up for YouTube. So many things to remember. And oh, Grass, see some loves going up. Thanks. I'm glad you liked them. Hope you guys have a great 4th of July. I take that back. Now I'm doing my Facebook Lives every other week, so there won't be one next Friday, but I will have a bonus one on Monday. I'm not sure the exact time. It depends on when my order gets here. Hoping maybe late morning, probably early afternoons, because sometimes the UPS guy doesn't get here till after 11, and that's probably too close to everybody's lunch, so we'll see. I'll put an announcement up when I know it, when it gets here, so you'll know when. And you'll get to see everything I got. The mini catalog is really, they shouldn't be calling it a mini catalog. It's a lot bigger than it has been And there were so many things. I end up just getting fall and Halloween stuff right now because there was just way too much, and I couldn't. Usually I get a combination on my first order. Not this time. This time I thought, okay, I'll just stick with the fall and the Halloween, and then I will do another unboxing when I can get some Christmas stuff. So that tells you how much is in this catalog, because I've got a lot to show you on Monday. So hopefully you can join me then. If not, you can watch the recording afterwards. And if you're watching this as a recording, if you have any questions, just please comment, and I'll come back and get them answered. And if I missed any of your questions during this live, it doesn't look like there are any questions. Let's see. Not much to do, but you're home crafting. That's a good thing to do too, Linda. That's what I'm doing today. Plus the laundry. That's not so much fun. So I'm so glad I was able to come back. I'm so glad to be feeling back to my old self. 2 weeks of being sick, that was awful. And for those of you that may not have seen my post, my test came back negative. I'm still kind of wondering, because I just found out a lady tested negative quite a few times. The doctors were like, no, you've definitely got COVID. So can't wait for that vaccine to show up, but doing much better now. So I'll be seeing you guys all Monday. If not Monday, then 2 weeks from today with my next live. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.